I don't know who invented this thing, but it's fun. For people that wants to release some tension, punching a punching bag is highly recommended. This is Perkunas, the catalyst, your guidance, and I'm talking about purpose. This is topic number 9, embracing change. Oh, that's a good one. Embracing change. Like we have the art of letting go, and that implies change as we align and as we generate a life of well-being. Implies change. If you want to rejuvenate, implies change. If you don't change, means you're not moving. If you're not moving, means you're stagnant in your mind, in your beliefs, in the things that you do. Embracing change is part of every process of life. Your cells, the cells of your body are changing. The energy of who you are is consistently changing. Your body changes. I don't know if I mentioned to you that I was going to start doing exercise. I just have 3 days doing exercise. My body's changing. I have muscle memory, as I have memory of good times, of good spaces of connections that I had a long time ago, and I can reach into those stages of good emotions and extrapolate those in here, in this moment. It is, I wanted to say, fascinating what you can do with your mind and what you can do with your perception of things, what you can do with your energy. You are a human that has a physical form and it has energy field, and you can use it to connect because you are already connected. There's already this stream of waves coming through you, and that comes from different places in the universe, and that comes from this planet, that comes from the elements that surrounding you, the people's thoughts, the insects, the animals, the radio signals, the cell phone signals, your cars, the sounds, the different type of sounds that you hear and the ones that you don't hear. People doing something miles away is affecting you in a sense. Not affecting you, but you have awareness of it. Your mind can catch things that you don't even realize consciously. But all that implies that there is an ongoing process of interaction happening, and that is going to represent in the changes that you have in your life. You are able to, as you're able to pick which wave you're going to surf, you're able to pick which ingredient you're going to use to cook. As you're able to use which word comes after the next one, you're able to put the ingredients that you want in your life to take the course of the life that you want. And that is going to take you to a journey, and that is going to take you to a circumstance and a place that is going to involve and is going to entail that you're going to have to change in order to adapt to the new circumstances. Most people is afraid of change. Most people is afraid of change, and this is a natural thing for us human beings. I became really good at changing. I change consistently the way how I do things. Let's see. I don't know who was Perkunas last year. I don't barely remember. No, I do remember. Maybe I don't know who Perkunas was 10 years ago. 20 years ago. This is not just a different dimension. I'm perceiving things in such a different spectrum. Not necessarily there's always an improvement, although it doesn't have to be a expansion in sense. You came here to this existence for the experience, and every time you find a new source, a new venue for experiencing something new, you add to the ability that you have to have a joyful life. And it's not much about it. It's how consistently you can change directions, and you can change circumstances to add variety, and in varieties where you find joy, in varieties when you find abundance, in varieties when you find in all that diversity that you see in nature. Is how nature thrives. In the variety of humanity is when we find expansion in so many different ways, everybody contributing with their perspective, with their ideas, with their emotions, with their dreams, with their intentions, with their solutions, and with their problems, and with their contrast. All plays an important role in this existence. There's, okay, they say, yeah, nothing is here for no reason. Everything has a reason to be. The things that you like and the things that you dislike. And when you embrace that, it's a beautiful thing, because then your life becomes much more enjoyable. Then nobody's doing really nothing against you. If something happened to you, you are just simply being a match to those frequencies, and it happens to me. And lately it was happening because I've been pouring this sort of connection, and then I've been finding conflicting energies. I found my balance some time ago related to that, and I focused myself into it. Just honestly, I rarely meditate. You might think, crazy, Perkunas, you probably meditate every day. I don't. I meditate rarely, once in a while. And when I do meditate, it's because I really need it. Or we are really like, I'm feeling good, I'm really, I've been like getting to this state of short meditations that I've been doing before having these transmissions. Or I just, if you notice, I do this breath work, and that kind of tunes the energy for me to download and express something that is going to be of benefit for you. My intent of this recording, again, no matter if you listen to this in China or in Jupiter or in the next constellation, or today or tomorrow or in 20, 30 years, have the intent to catch into the frequencies of who you really are. And what I'm speaking to is to you, not to the layers of you that are in between you. I'm not speaking to the concrete and material part of you. I'm talking about the essence of you. I'm talking to your essence, and your essence is listening, because it's my essence who is speaking. This is my intent when I express, when I transmit this journey through this device, and the frequencies are already pulsing and things are changing, and it's awesome because it makes me dance, because it's happy. It's just expansion. I see it, circumstances and situations happening lately, and I say, oh, okay, Perkunas, keep doing this, and I will. I started with these 5 chapters, and I have a 30 something in mind to share. And I think when I start writing more chapters, it just can't be 5 minutes really. All of them, the topics, and the chapters, the talking about it. But literally, to me, it's like writing a menu. I can create menus. Even when I was traveling to Europe, and I had a team of people working here in California, and they will tell me what they found at the farmers market. The idea is to pick the freshest things, the more delicious and better looking herbs and veggies that these small farmers are growing with care and lovingly appreciation. And there's nothing better than going to farmers market. Better is if you grow yourself. But then, okay, we have this and that, and I will create a dish, and I sometimes create a whole menu, and just out of just imagining. I don't know what I'm telling you this, but you related to it. Yes, that's how you can get inspired, by being in this moment and feeling appreciation and feeling connected and feeling with the stream of life.